All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the GTCA channel. My name is Breaking Bad here, and I've got my two co-hosts with me. We have Ward and Stapler joining us tonight for
Hello.
hello. So this is Ward's brainchild. It's called the MBOP series, which is manufacturer's BOP series. So do you want me to hand it over to you, Ward, and talk a little about this new series we just started yesterday?
Yeah, it's just a real, basic, straightforward series. We've got a one make race that is going to involve four different cars. Now, how we're going to do that is each race that comes along will be a different car, but everybody will be in that same car for that race. And it's all BOP, which is balance of performance, no tune, so everybody's as equal as they can be. We've tried to make sure that we set the tire and fuel so that nobody would have a problem. We could all be on the same page, on the same tire, and then it just comes down to driver ability and luck, sometimes luck of the race. Um,
Exactly.
but yeah, that's it in a nutshell. It's pretty straightforward.
Excellent. So what we did here, so tonight we are driving the Mazda Atenza at the Daytona circuit track. So there's some pretty cool liveries on a lot of these cars, but we're gonna mention one specifically, which I think definitely needs to have a little bit of a mention to it. We're gonna go to it. We are car number 7. So this is the brainchild of Mike Humphrey, who's come along with the Barbie livery. So that's Humphrey. His last series he did. I think he did a what was it? Was it a burger logo
No,
every?
no, it's chicken.
It was chicken.
Hmm.
Yeah, a chicken livery for every car, every race he did. So tonight we get to have Barbie on track. So kind of
And
fun.
the interesting label on the back.
No, no, we're not going to talk about
Oh,
that.
but yeah. Okay, PG, sorry.
PG,
Import-
PG. So what we're gonna do is, who wants to read off the starting grid tonight?
I'll go ahead and do that if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Go for it.
Oh, I just got out of the screen. Hang on. Ooh, okay. All right, starting off on pole is Stapler, who had no assistance with that lap. And number 2 is Dave, who also had no assistance on the qualifying lap. Just may want to add that. No cheating involved. Number 3 is Cayman. 4, we have Cone Killer. 5, we have Mr. Archer. 6 is Ward himself. 7 is Barbie Girl Hump. 8 is Curtis and Breaking Bad. And 9 is Teddy.
Yeah, we only had 9 drivers last night, eh? So yeah,
Yeah,
but hopefully we get a few more for the next couple of races here. We usually have
hopefully.
between 12 and 13 on track, but I know some people just couldn't make it, and some people have other commitments they couldn't do. So, but that's okay. So this is it's a one-stop race. I think we looked at about 23 laps. I want to say roughly, eh?
Roughly.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny because this is the third restart. We had to do 2 restarts because somebody didn't know how to take the turns into turn 1, and all these cars are going everywhere. And of course, I'm in the back of the pack going, "What in the world?" But whatever. So we were restarting again. This is the third attempt. So on the count of 3, what we're going to do is we'll hit the button, and then we're going to call out the driver number, which we always make mistakes and call it the name. But we're going to transition between all the really close racing that we've got coming up here for tonight's race. So on the count of 3, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
And we're not naming that driver either, so
Yeah.
No.
they'll remain anonymous. But
Yes.
you know who you are.
Yeah. You know who you are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, he had a rolling start. Who was that? That was Archer.
Archer.
Archer didn't realize he didn't have his brake on. He rolled forward, and then Teddy or somebody hit him. Going into turn 1. Here we go. Everyone gets through pretty clean.
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah. Finally, only takes 3 times the charm,
Yep.
and already the top 3 are getting pretty quick here.
Ooh, Teddy, 8
Yeah,
and 9.
yeah, he bumped into me and let me pass and get by again. So kind of took me on the inside there. Yeah.
Hey, we're not professionals. Things happen, but
Yep.
sportsmanship is key.
That turn is such a wide turn. You really got to know how to carry it through, when you're trail braking on that. So you go a little bit too wide, and all of a sudden you're in the grass.
And these cars are fairly stable, but
Mhm.
under braking, they get a little squirrely. if you're not careful with them, especially turn one in that corner there, they can kick out on you. Battle for the lead, 1-2.
Yep.
And you guys are pretty much side by side, so 1 and 2 coming to the bus stop. I think you just tuck in behind him. I can't remember if we do or not.
He was so stinking fast. I didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Cayman is really quick.
I figured we were going to go side by side in the bus stop and I would back off, but I didn't have to back off. He just blew past me.
And I'm trying to figure out where that extra speed came from because I noticed it at the starts. There were several cars that would pull on me at the start, but you know how that was happening, I don't know.
Yeah, here you guys
same
again.
Gearing, same horsepower, motor, situation, tune, everything. Everything's identical car to car.
Right, and it's so much faster. I don't know if it's just his controller or what, so it's something different.
I noticed midway through the race, if you really push the gearbox, these cars like to be running at a higher RPM. You get a little faster that way. I like to short shift these to try and conserve some fuel. So
right. Just on number 6's car here, Barbie. So we got 5, 6, 7. Yep. I like 5's livery. I like Archer's. You know, the Martini livery. He said he stole it, no problem. But yeah. So 5, 6, 7 are pretty good bunched up here for a little bit.
And 8.
And 8. Where's Teddy? There he is.
And 9.
Well, I'm catching up. I'm 8, yeah, but then Teddy's catching up. Back in 1 and 2 here, we got Cayman in first, and Stapler not far behind, number 2. I like Cayman's livery. It's pretty clean, pretty simple, but very clean lines, yeah.
Now, it's right about here I realized that if me and Cameron were going to keep swapping the lead every other lap, the whole field was going to catch us, so I had to make a business decision.
I like that, a business decision.
I had Cone help me. He gives me a little bump draft here. He's like, all right, let's team up and work together, and this catch came in and blew past him, and I'll get there. Oh, Barbie got a penalty in 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Look how close it is. Look at train going into turn 1 here. Here we go. Whoa. Y'all make it through.
Yeah, it was right about there I realized that Cone had speed and this wasn't going to work out well.
Gotcha. Yeah. You know, Michael gets a little bit on the grass there. Right. Round 1 and 2 here again.
And these cars are very fast on the straightaways. I mean, they're not ultra fast, but the draft really comes into play.
But they're just terrible off the line. Like, you hit it and it's just like a lull. You're like, okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yep. It does bog.
It does bog right down.
Field stretches out a little bit, and when you get in these straights,
look at 8
you get
and 9
back in the corners, and it tightens up a little bit.
Yeah. Just a heads up on 8 and 9. They were side by side coming down the track, so they're pretty close here.
I like Teddy's retro livery.
That's pretty cool.
Up's got rear end damage.
Oh, he must have hit something. Oh, I think that when someone hit him, I think that's off the line. I think it was. Not sure.
You go back up to 1 and 2. I'm flashing my high beams at.
I saw that. I watched the replay.
I'm bub drafting you. I'm pushing you. I'm not trying to pass you. We got to pull away from Cone here. We got to work together.
Yeah. Yeah, so now you've left Cone friendship, and now you're going for Cayman now. You're like,
he helped
thanks,
me, bailed
Cone.
me out, and
Yep.
yeah, sorry,
And
bud.
you hung him out to dry.
Yeah, you're like, I've had enough of you, friend.
I
See you
did.
later. Thanks for the help.
Oh, good. Teddy's off, and Michael and 8,
Oh.
9, and yeah,
Uh-oh.
a little wide from Teddy there.
I think this is where I lose it. On no, I got away with that one still.
The next
8
lap.
and 9, next lap. Come on, Teddy. Back up to 1-2 again. Yeah, you guys are pretty much bumper for quite a long time. And so was Cone and Archer coming to play later on. But,
And Cayman was just wicked fast here. Like, I didn't have a... If it wasn't for the draft, he would have blown the doors off me. But
Yeah, if you'd ever lost him in the corners, you might have not caught him, ever caught him.
100%.
You did have more speed than him
Ooh.
going through the chicane there.
number 3 driver got a half second. Cone. I think he went over the white line there on that, probably on the exit. That's good news for Dave. He'll get by. He's trying to find a way right now.
Dave had a heck of a run.
He did have a good run, yeah. Really good.
Qualifying, yeah.
He likes these kind of cars, so.
He's going to be strong next week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, totally. Porsche's, tell people all the time, if you haven't practiced it, you better start, because it is a beast.
Go to 6 and 7.
Oh, there we go, yeah. I'm getting closer and closer to you. I'm loving this race.
Yeah.
Like, just stick with him. Just stick with him. And I just came out of that turn just a little bit too much, and just a hair, and eased off the gas and before I hit the grass, and that was it. Tried catching as fast as I could after that. All that time to catch him. Yeah, and that gap is so hard to make up too once you get really close to someone's bumper. So it's very hard.
You really need a teammate, like somebody to go out there with you running the same consistent braking points, and you guys can just run nose to tail and keep up drafting each other.
Yeah.
You can pick up a second a lap when there's a car in front of you. Yeah, 8 and 9 side by side.
Just in Dave's car here in the cockpit for a quick second. I'm in Cayman's cockpit here, number 1, going into turn 1. Gives the people an idea of what we see when we're driving. How tight it is. I'm in your car, Stapler, number 2.
Back of your helmet, man.
Archer's like, there's a bug on the back of your helmet, and that's the Bacardi logo, the bat that Cayman did for his livery.
Lol.
Going to the horseshoe again.
We should do a NASCAR race with these cars.
Archer, we should do a NASCAR race with these cars. Didn't we already do a NASCAR series, kind of? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we
No.
can't do it again.
No.
Daytona racing is fun.
Yeah. I think
Shouldn't be.
these cars at Road Atlanta are going to be good too. They'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
It's a good track.
Tell you what, I thought Dave had a bigger gap during the race. He's hanging around with 1 and 2.
He's number 3, right? Yep, number
Yeah,
3.
two,
Here we
three,
go.
yeah.
Yep. I do like the time of day that Combe put this on, because it's always nice to see the brake pads get a little bit lit up going into corners. It's not totally
Yeah.
dark, but it's dark enough. So
Now I just went back to 6 and 7. Are you making up time on Ward?
I'm trying. Yep.
I think like you're getting a little
Yep.
closer to
A little
him.
closer, but let's see the tire wear here. I was gonna say we're pretty good, both of us. So I want to see where his tire wear is.
All the cars seem like
Yeah,
they're pretty consistent.
identical. Yeah.
This track isn't too bad with tires. It's you don't have the high speed corners is what really kills it.
Mm-hmm.
That your tires. And this place doesn't really have it. The bus stop's probably the highest speed corner you have. Minus the high banking, but that's easy on tires.
Can't believe I stayed ahead of Ward.
Archer's like, I can't believe I stayed ahead of Ward. Me neither. I can't believe how well you did without even practicing. I kept looking up there going, how was he ahead of me? I've been on this track over and over and over. Like, well,
Hey Archer, if you're gonna steal a livery, make sure you change the driver's name on the window.
it's just say somebody else.
It's S. Drama on the side from Sweden.
From Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah, the Swedish chef, right, off Muppets.
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
Meh.
It's like, man.
But I will say Archer did had a really good run.
He did have a
Yeah.
great race. Jesus, yeah. Yeah, a really good run.
If he was closer to me, I might not have taken him out on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ward, I cut you off.
Oh, you're fine.
One and two, Cayman's trying to break the draft there, Staples, so you can't catch up, but he's trying to weave, but you're all over him like white on rice. There we
I'm looking at
go.
the fuel right now. It's very consistent throughout.
For you.
I managed to draft behind Cayman for a long time, and
Yeah. That makes
six gear
makes a big difference.
and 6 gear is so low you can't get any torque with it.
Another half-second penalty on 4.
Yeah, another one. Just gonna say, Cone got another half second. That's gonna not be good for him. Archer's gonna be loving that, going, all right, all right, all right. And see if he actually makes the pass on him. Yeah. So, well, it doesn't look like it took effect too much, but he's a little bit closer. And that's where these two get bunched up quite nicely.
I was pretty aggravated with myself on this race all through practices. I could get a lot of laps that were 53s and split
Got
between
me in the draft.
low 54s and mid to high 53s.
Mm-hmm.
I turned 153, a high 53 in this race, and that's all I could get. I don't know where it went, but it went.
I think I got one. I think
humps
I.
off.
Oh.
Oh, 9.
Oh, wide.
He's got
Oh,
front
look
end.
look at all the damage now, buddy.
Yeah.
And he came in early. I remember watching. I think he comes in 10. I want to say. So he's got to go around again. Yeah, I couldn't get. I did a couple 54s, but I remember in practice I was like 53s, 54s, whatever. But in the race, I was nothing but straight 55s, all 55s. I'm like, come on, well, what am I doing wrong? What is different? You know?
Well,
So,
and I'm sure the nighttime could have slowed us down a little.
yeah, the
But,
track temperature on the tires, maybe.
yeah, but still yet, I felt like I was slow.
Yeah, and these guys are quicker because they're drafting each other, you know, so they're obviously going to be quicker. But when you've got nobody in front of you, so
The wind direction matters on this too.
It does, and it wasn't very strong for this race.
No, it wasn't, and it's 6.8 feet per second, whatever the heck that is. But it's not. Yeah, when you have that big 15-foot-second winds down the back straight, it really does push you.
yeah. So we're almost entering the first round of pits. I think the majority of us came in at.
Go 4 or 5, please.
Here we go.
Got a tight race there.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Now it gets really interesting.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they start coming in around the end of 10 or end of 11. I stuck with you, Pitt. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna stick with Ward. And see, I probably could have come in one more lap early, but I thought, no, I'm just gonna stick it out, stick to the routine, and see where we come out. I think I took about a lap and a half too much gas, so that my gap would have been closer. But I'd rather have a little bit more than not enough. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I wish that was my case.
Plus, we were in 5th and 6th, so really it's not a null and void position. So, not like you're 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, we're just.
Everybody's so consistent with tire wear and fuel.
Yeah. Just in the cockpit, driver side with Archer, looking at number 5, looking to catch number 4. See if the draft pulls him up a little more.
Yeah, he's getting closer.
Mm-hmm. And he does go into 6. A lot of people did a lot of 6-gear racing. They just mainly did 5. So came in
the draft, you could get away with it, but
yeah,
if you
totally.
Without the draft, you couldn't.
Yeah. So we've got Cayman in, Dave Otto in, and Teddy in.
And Cayman as well.
Yeah, Dave, Cayman, and Teddy, yeah.
Nah, not sure if you said Cayman, sorry.
You bet.
I think, is it lap 12 we need to be on, Dave?
Yes.
No, obviously Cayman's gas was sucking more because he's on a controller, so you stayed up for a couple more laps, Stape, eh?
Well, I had his draft 90% of the race too, so I was just conserving.
Totally. Look at that. You're like you almost have an exact quarter tank. So
I was trying to undercut him in the pits.
Yeah.
Try and build up a little bit of a lead and hoping he could stuck in traffic or something.
And Cayman comes back out, and he's in 6. And Dave is in 7. He's in 8.
Alright, Cone and Archer, 2 and 3 in the pits.
Yeah, I think we all come in now.
Oh,
Cone,
boy.
Archer, me, and Pick. We're all coming in here.
Dave says we don't need to be on him on lap 12. We kind of show the action, Dave.
Where is Dave? Number 3.
Yeah,
We'll stick
number
with him
3.
here.
Yeah.
All right, sitting with number 3, Dave. And look where he comes out, eh? Right in 3-4. Holy, like that's just. Look at that turn, just.
Good job, Dave.
Like, they come out against 2 cars. Like, whoa. Heads up.
Very nicely done, Dave. Very nicely
Yeah,
done.
very nicely. And of course, the boys have got. They think they've got a lap out there, so his tires are cold right now. But.
You know they say green is bad luck on a race car.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never heard
Seriously.
that.
No.
It is.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard that. Oh, British Racing Green, you gotta look out for those then. Yeah.
I just want to make a comment. You know, Dave is run such a clean race. He's done so well. I'm really proud of him. You know, and just has to stay out of trouble.
Right there. Ah! Just caught the grass a little bit.
Oh.
Damn.
And
And he
damage.
got damage.
Yeah, I jinxed him.
That brings us up to 3 and 4. That's Cone and Archer now, bumper to bumper.
And that's where I come around and see him, and I thought, man, he looks like he's going slow. And I look, man, I'm catching up to him pretty fast. And I'm wondering what happened. That's the only thing I can figure is he had a wreck.
Yeah.
Oh. How did I do that? Accidentally paused it somehow.
Commentators
I did that too,
curse.
just a second ago.
Wow. Now I'm going to be a few seconds behind. All right, we'll manage.
Just on the back of number 3's wing, Cone, where he's got Archer right behind him. Oh, 5 and 6 here, yeah. So you're coming up on him now, there, Ward. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a shame. Dave had such a good run going.
He did.
Yeah.
We were so quiet at this point.
And I the whole time through there, I was thinking I need to get around him because Curtis is going to be catching me. And I thought, I just need to be patient. Don't need to cause myself trouble or Dave any more trouble.
Yeah.
Get him in the straight.
All right, leader in the pit.
Yeah, I saw him ahead of you, and I thought that's not right. I wonder what happened up there, but I'll take it. Let's kind of go and see what happens. And I thought it might be a gas thing. I didn't know if he pitted her yet or not. So. Yeah, 3 and 4 still going at it really quick here. So Cone and Archer.
Stapler coming out. Right?
They're coming out now, yeah. So we've got about maybe 8 or 9 more laps to go here.
just didn't grab enough fuel.
No, it didn't.
Was that an accident or was it just a miscalc?
So for the ones that don't know this track on Gran Turismo, the audio doesn't match pit road. So I heard Cayman go past me even before I was in the pit, my pit stall. So I was already in panic mode, and in my mind, I said we have 21 laps of fuel, and I was going to take an extra 2 laps, and I was panicking, and I hit the button too quick. 2 laps short.
Yeah.
In there.
I mean, I'm already at half a tank of fuel. Not even close.
Where you should have dropped back and just stuck on his tail and fuel saved.
Oh, trust me, I did.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
It still didn't matter, huh?
I was bored. I had to save a lap. I think it was a lap and a half of fuel.
Yeah.
I had to fuel map it. There was no area around it. Now, if it would have been a short pit road, I would have came in, got a quick splash, tried to link up with 3rd place, 4th place, bump draft up, but no, it just...
Yeah, so 1 and 2 now, you got Stapler and Cayman bumper to bumper, and then 3 and 4, they're both getting close again.
And it was right about now I realized I was short. I was starting to panic and realized I didn't have enough fuel, so I was kind of hoping Cayman would pass me.
3 and 4.
Yeah. Both coming in. Both 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Boy, it's just there, just close.
Alright, 1 and 2. We go up there real quick.
There we go.
Just stay on them for a second.
I think you went just a hair wide here, didn't you? And you just took the inside lane. And nice overtake. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, he stuck it down on the inside. I couldn't get it to rotate down, so good job. Good job, Keenan.
Yeah, that was the conundrum on that corner because my car, and I don't know if anybody else experienced this, it would push when you'd brake hard for that corner, and you had to brake hard early and let up a little bit to try to do a little trail braking, then it would rotate for me. But if I was just a hair late and had to brake extra longer, it pushed me out to the side, like out to the outside of the corner like that also.
Oh, there we go. Watch 3 and 4 here quickly. Man, that is close.
And running that close, that long, and not hitting each other is remarkable.
Yeah, totally.
A lot. That's good job on both their parts.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like if you're the trail car in a situation like that, it's more difficult in a different way. It's because you have to be so careful about being his draft and not braking late and getting into back bumper. And if you're the lead car, you just got to be on guard all the time.
And if you're
not make a mistake.
And if you're the back driver, sometimes you go into a corner like, I don't want to hit him, so I'll brake us pinch early. Then you lose your momentum.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So
I was nervous about that, so I backed off in the corners.
That's why I like when we would practice together a lot, because then you get used to that person.
Yeah, and their breaking points and stuff. Yeah,
you know where to do what to do when.
Yeah.
There is a trust factor here. If you race the dailies, you don't know where these people are going to break. You don't know have the driving styles. You start racing with the same people. You start learning their habits and
and
different things. It's just good because it means it's much cleaner racing.
Yeah, Archie was saying that he gets really nervous when he goes that close to racing with someone going into a corner, so just back off, which is the best way to do it. So
Yeah,
you don't want to take anyone out. So
yeah, or yourself,
exactly.
especially somebody else, but you don't, but you don't want to do yourself either.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to get mad at yourself for doing something stupid, but then you cause somebody else problems, and it's a whole different feeling, a whole different emotion.
Yeah.
Unless it's Quince, then nobody cares.
Yeah,
I miss him.
Hey, he's taking a nice break, oh.
He'll come back when he's ready.
Yeah.
I hope.
Up in number 1 and 2 again here.
Point, I knew I had to make a business decision and start fuel saving.
Yeah.
I knew that I was not going to make it. Yep, this is where I start fuel saving hard. Fuel mapping 3 down the straightaways and short shifting and...
Yeah, you're in 6 down the straightaway for a long
I like
time.
the extra place up in the order within gone low.
Normally this car will top out around 160?
Mm-hmm.
Leave it in 5th.
Exactly.
Me and Mr. Lone Ranger are currently carrying a half-second penalty.
Oh,
How'd you
no.
get that?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
Because usually the only penalty spot you can get a penalty here is if you cut the bus stop, but you got that before.
Yeah, and I don't remember where I think
Watch.
I may have gotten it on turn 1.
Here we go. 3-4, 3-4. There goes Archer's pass. And
Go, Archer.
he just can't get by.
Baked it. He
Yeah.
baked it.
Oh,
He saved it.
yeah, but great attempt, but just couldn't break enough to take the corner in.
That would have been beautiful if he could have stuck it.
Oh, what a pass that would have been, eh? Yeah.
Good try, Archer. That was a...
Especially on the outside coming in, right? Not even on the inside. That's an amazing attempt. So, yeah, there goes that.
10 miles per hour killed me.
Yeah, this is the extra 10 miles per hour. Totally, you're going 10 miles faster. You're not used to. He probably had both feet on the bloody brake. Slow down.
Grabbing for the emergency while he's at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably got the third foot coming down too to hit. PG, John, PG.
Wishing he'd had a parachute. Oh, he's wide again right there.
30 tires, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, half-second penalty. Yeah, he probably got off the track a little bit and just got some stuff on them.
Maybe that's where you got your half second. Maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure I went wide going into turn 1.
Oh, that's very true, very true, true.
Yeah.
You said it and it didn't register.
Go ahead.
No, okay, you go.
I was going to say, I'd have to rewind to be sure that my memory's correct, because, anymore, I don't know if my memory's correct half the time.
Well, plus, my memory's never correct, so.
Well, mine's always been sharper. My wife's has always been sharper than mine, that's for sure.
Mm.
Even 30 years ago.
So Cone looks to be gaining a little bit of ground on you, Stapler, getting a little bit closer.
Yeah. I was saying some bad words underneath my breath there. I was hoping me and Kamu would have an epic battle at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had more cars. I mean, I know people have stuff going on, but it's just a shame that a few people backed out last minute. And this track with 16 cars on it, whew.
Oh, maybe a blast, yeah.
It's the fun, especially in the slower cars.
Yeah, I like Cone's Vodafone livery. So he's one he actually did. He usually steals them. He hasn't got a lot of time, so he took some time on this one. Look forward to seeing what his Porsche looks like and stuff.
Looks good. I just decided to keep it plain in Jane, do matte black, and have a Batman racing suit.
Spec my
Is he ever getting
last
close to you
year.
now? Wow, okay.
I'm
Now-
doing the math in my head, and I'm like,
Is this because you mapped that way? And what map you want? Probably 4 or 5, whatever.
3.
You're on 3.
4.
And he's got he's got quite a bit more fuel than you, so he's full tilt.
I'm doing the math. I'm like, I'm half a lap short. I need another half a lap. Or no, I think at this point I was about a quarter lap short. And I'm like, well, I'll let him pass me. I'll get in his draft, and I'll see if I have anything for the last lap.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering when I watched the replay this last night. I was like, how did he just get by him so easily? You know. But now speaking with you, and you said you're mapped. I'm like, not enough power in the engine. Gotcha. Yeah. So we have about 3 laps to go here.
And Cayman's just rolling away.
He's gone.
He gone.
Yeah. We'll watch this battle here. So.
He's got the cruise control on.
Yeah. Cruise control, cup of coffee, going around the turns. Yeah.
Singing Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And right here, I'm doing the math. I'm like, I may have enough fuel just to hit the start-finish line.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much one more lap to go here. We're at 38 minutes, so... And Kona is very consistent with quite a few 154s there, so...
He had a fast car.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was faster than me in qualifying. My crew chief radioed in and said, green light, go.
Yeah, last lap here. We're going to stick on you two. Let's see where Cayman's way up in 1. Okay.
Great stream, guys.
All right, so Cayman's coming around. Oh, he's still got a ways to go to the finish line here.
This is what eats your fuels, keeping it pegged down these straights.
Yeah. I'm right here. I'm like, gotta be close.
Came in through the last chicane there.
Which
Yeah, you got a great exit out of there. You got a great exit out of that. I mean, now you're right on Cone's bumper. Right.
Keep an eye on my fuel as well.
Yeah. Like 2-3. Look at how close this is. I can't believe this when I watch this. Look at that.
And I ran out of fuel right at the finish line.
Well, congratulations to Cayman. We didn't catch his win because we want to catch that side by side. That was probably Probably one of the most epic finishes on the last lap to get around someone. Incredible.
Archer with a good solid fourth place.
Yeah, yep.
Well deserved fourth, and
You're in
Ward
fifth.
and Rustin line fifth.
And I'm in sixth.
The man sixth.
Mr. Teddy coming around in 7.
And Dave in eighth, which didn't deserve eighth.
No, he deserved top 3 easily. He did so well.
did.
Yeah, top 3.
And Hum finishing out in the Barbie 9.
Yep, exactly.
That'll teach him to have a pink and purple car.
Yeah. Not there's something wrong with that, but apparently there is. So yeah, that was race number 1 of the MBOP series. So race number 2 will happen on January 14th. So we're changing cars. We're going to
Yes.
the it's the Porsche. Was it the 992?
GT3 Porsche. Trying to remember.
I think it's the
Hold on a minute, I'll tell
911
you.
992. I want to say.
911
that's correct.
GT3.
Yeah. Yeah, a much more squiggly
991.
car. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to cry now.
Yeah. If people haven't practiced, better start practicing quickly.
Needs
So
to
this
put
is
that
a
sticker
lot
on his
harder.
windshield.
So, but so yeah, we'll race next Tuesday, and I won't be able to stream on Wednesday. I've got an event, but Thursday I should be able to do it. So we can do that then, and take it from there. But we have. So is it 7 races we're doing, Ward, or is it 8 but we're dropping 1, right?
8.
Eight,
8
but
or
we're-
dropping 1 race.
That's right. So, absolutely. It should be a lot of fun. So, very challenging, that's for sure, if you haven't been practicing. So, get on it. So, but always a good time.
Porsche is not going to be your friend,
No.
especially if you don't practice.
Yeah, like this car is a breeze to drive compared to the Porsche. Like you really have to handle that big time. So,
And it's Sardegna. It's reverse.
no, it's Dragon's Seaside reverse. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dragon Seaside reverse.
Yeah.
And that's that chicane's a little easier to do the direction we're going, but it's still a handful.
When you get 9, 12 Porsches going at the same time, look out. That's why I think we're going to have damage on light, and then just keep it going. So,
Yeah.
see how it
Very
goes.
interesting stream, so tune in next week.
Exactly. We'll see you all next week.